Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, Sweet Peas Mama. I'm Nicole Marie and I'm mama to a 6th grader, 4th grader, and 1st grader. So today we're here in the garden. We're outside the front of the house. We do have a little garden situation in the backyard as well. But because I like to have the front garden looking just as nice, just because when we come home, it's what we see right when we walk in or when we leave. And I wanted to make this video because I know a lot of people are scurrying around, or have been looking for curriculum for their kids and, seeing which one is best. But we can't forget to have curriculum set out for ourselves. We can't forget to take care of ourselves. Like, again, we need to take care of our mind, body, soul. So nourishing the inside and also the outside. So I've been very in tune with trying to focus on myself more, because I have another story for that later, but I don't want to gear off too much. But yeah, so like I said, the front yard is very important to me because I like to see, beautiful flowers, and it makes mama's heart happy when we are in and out, coming back and forth from the front yard. Okay, so I did want to say that I could definitely tell my garden, the front garden, has not been doing well. And when I see that it's struggling and not a lot of things are, well, they could be using more love. I know that's proof that I'm slacking off, that I'm not watering and taking care of myself, because the garden is definitely looking out of whack. so so it's pretty much my proof for me that, okay, it's like a wake up call, like, hey, you're not putting in time for yourself. You can definitely see it in the garden. So I'm stopping and I'm, focusing in on that and making sure we water that garden and we take care of her. And it's very important to me. And like, again, it's a sign for me saying that, hey, you were taking care of yourself, but then you sort of lost track. And I'm going to show you a little bit of the garden and what's happening right now. And I just wanted to document, sometimes some seasons they're thriving and you're harvesting, or you've been harvesting all summer. And then sometimes there's seasons when, you don't thrive and you don't get as much harvest, or you didn't get as what you thought. So this season I didn't get what I had hoped for, but then again, it's because I wasn't taking time for myself like I said I would, and I promised myself I would. So I'm remaking that promise to myself, even though the summer season is almost over. There's still so much we can do in the garden, and I want to turn it into a fall garden now, and just get ready for fall, and put in some more seeds. So I'm going to show you the zinnias that we planted and how they are doing, how some are pretty much gone for. You'll see that shortly. So with our zinnias, we stopped watering every 3 days, and then we were doing it just once a week. And in our zone, I was thinking that once a week was good, then we went back to 2 weeks. And then the past 2 weeks, you could see that they didn't like the new schedule. So they are not thriving. And then our sage that we were gifted from a friend, it was such a cute little baby. I don't know, I wish I documented it. I don't remember if I did. Again, that's why I'm making these videos, to document my personal journey and just being around the plants and in the garden. I just want to look back and see, the changes and the seasons that I've been through. Yeah, so we did have sage, and now they're beautifully, and we put one in the ground a couple months ago, and I'm so thankful that it took to the soil and it's she's thriving and doing great. And then we have one still in the pot. And then you will see our tomatillos. I was hoping to harvest some, but I thought watering our tomatillos every 2 days was enough, but that guy needed to water every day, and that 1 day skip really did do some damage. And then also not being able to add the soil. And tomatillos, they're tough, but this guy, he was like, I need an extra water every day. And I continue to do every other day, if that makes sense. So water 1 day, skip, water, skip, water, skip, water, skip. But yeah, he didn't do well. So yeah, let's go ahead and look around. Okay, so I also have, this is my little garden station. I don't have like a garden shelf, or like a garden, I don't know what it's called exactly, but I guess like a little garden station. So I actually took this from the bathroom, and the girls helped me paint it to this pink because it was like a silver grayish color. I wanted to do more coats, but my daughter said leave it because she liked the rustic look. But you can already see it's washing away, so I might still want to do another touch-up. Okay, so we have a fall project we can do, birdhouse, or do it this summer, still summer. There's a glance of this little area. I keep my gloves here. I did want to get like one of those garlic vases, I don't know the correct name, with the lid, and just so I'm like not always dusting them off, and you know, if there's any spiders there or anything, they'll be protected. But yeah, this is our Pokemon garden. Squirtle's just, I don't know what he's doing. Let's turn him around. Some Pokemon are missing. I don't know where they went, but Squirtle's still there. This is our little bug catcher, so I leave this in for the girls so it's available to them at an arm's reach. And then I'm gonna write some notes of what I want to do. So we got some butterfly food gardens in there. Okay, here is the poppies. Here's an update. I did show a clip in one of my videos of them thriving. That's because they were being watered, and you know, the natural spring rain was watering them. But when I do water the garden, I'll still water the roots of the poppies. So these need to be cut back. We did open some seeds. Here's, if you're curious how the poppy pods look, this is a little small, but that is, and you just open this guy up, and then you can just disperse the seeds. You could see that they're so tiny. You can definitely save them, but honestly, just dumping them in, because they're so tiny, you don't want to lose those guys. So yeah, I'm going to trim this back. This is just collections of different hikes from the many years of us. I don't collect too much, but I mean, that's a lot. Okay, we've got to clean this little play stuff up. This is like their mud kitchen, just random stuff. Okay, here's our sage. She is doing beautiful, very beautiful. And then we have our zinnias. As you can see, a lot of them are just dead, and that was just 2 weeks of not giving them 2 or 3 waters, and just watering them once a week. This is the result. It's been very hot, in the 90s to 100s. I probably should have watered them twice a week, actually 3 times, because it wasn't enough. But you can still see they're pretty resilient, they're pretty strong. So beautiful still. I'm going to water these guys. We didn't replant anything here. You can see I love these colors. So I'm going to actually trim some of these for fall and then hang dry them because I want to catch them at this color. I think it's perfect colors for fall. Very beautiful. And then all the bright, beautiful pinks, the very vibrant ones, I'm going to, I plan to trim those. Take some of these beauties, the nice, beautiful, vibrant color ones, and we're going to go see my grandma. It's her 1-year celebration this Friday. So I would like to give her some of our fresh zinnias. And I think that would be very special because the girls and I grew these this summer, and we've seen dragonflies all year, and it was just a reminder that grandma's so close to us in our heart, and just beautiful. So I would love to take her some of these when we go visit the cemetery this week. And then here is the ones that did not take. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we skipped or we didn't give them as much water, but this is what happens when they are not at all watered. I mean, I think I might still keep these browns. I don't know. Nope. Look at how, yeah. I don't know. I can't even find any seeds to collect. Or I guess there's some seeds right there. So yeah. I might just collect some seeds, save them for next year. Okay, let's go see over here. We have our lemongrass, our lavender definitely did not survive. We needed to change the pot, and we didn't change that on time. But we have our lemongrass. I haven't made any lemongrass tea, but maybe for the fall or for, I don't know, evening or afternoon tea. I'm just going to take some of these out. But she's looking so lush and beautiful. And these are also a natural mosquito repellent. So there's that.
I thought Willow was you. Hey, Mai, what you doing? Are you gonna make the garden bigger?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to pull out some leaves.
Whoa, Daddy, you're making dust in the air. Oh my goodness. He did that strike. Willow, he was hit me in the head with that thing. My daddy keeps going crazy with his all seeds.
He is. He's wild, huh?
Yeah.
He made a piece of dirt almost hit me.
Yeah.
Oh my
and his
gosh.
car
Did you
almost
tell
hit
him?
me.
Yes.
And his car almost hit me.
He went like this, Mom. He looked at
He's
me, we
wild.
caught eye contact, and he went like this.
That was hit me, but when
Just
I
go.
I went like this.
I actually like running away from it.
Sorry, I went like this.
Go, Tala, go.
My daddy's going crazy.
He is going crazy.
When he's all see just went like this over the bump and it went like this. I stopped and then he went over the bump and
Nice little, and she's like, all right.
That's hard.
Mine would be a hard wire festival.
what?
Yeah, I bet.
What?
I asked Mommy if she would rather go to Briar or Disney, and she said, I don't know.
Yeah. It's a very hard decision.
I would
Mm-hmm.
definitely say Briar Fest if you asked me.
I'd say Bradford.
Some type of spider web here. I think I walked through it.
Ooh, that's
Yeah, I know.
Let's go fix Daddy and his RC.
He's going nuts! Boy, I'm telling you, he's going nuts.
He is going nuts.
And Aussie went in when Willow went in.
Yeah. He does that.
Not on purpose.
He'll be fine.
Like, nuts,
You guys, he's been more wild than that. He's broke him. Okay, so we did the few weeds that were back here. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out. I don't know if I want to see if I can keep any seeds. I'm gonna try. We're gonna try and see if we can keep these seeds right here. You see them coming out? Those. Oh, look at how pretty. The camera is not. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I think we'll take these seeds. Oh, there's so many, and then we will harvest. We'll plant them next year and see what happens. Hey girls, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So there's a lot I'm gonna see. Might need to get an envelope for these guys. So yeah, even though they are completely dried out, they still bring so much beauty. Again, these are zinnia seeds. And yeah, I can probably dry them out a little bit more, lay them out flat. And then I'm gonna cut down some of the dry ones on these other ones here. Yes, babe?
This one,
Yeah?
we'll build a track for Daddy,
Oh.
but he still said, no, just put it away.
Why did he say that?
I don't know.
Put what away?
The track.
Oh, he just likes to go fast, like he likes to do a racetrack instead. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that your decluttering and organizing will definitely happen. And sometimes you just gotta, don't look at this and look at what is, the beauty of the world and the beauty that you can bring into the world. And like the other stuff will eventually happen.
These are seeds.
And then really quick, this is actually a mountain cactus. And my father-in-law planted this many moons ago. And it grows, if you're familiar with pitaya, this is oh my goodness, let me see if I can say it. Pitaya. Oh my goodness. Leave a comment below if you know what I'm talking about. But when these little pretty flowers turn red, you can eat them. So they're in the same family as the dragon fruit, but oh my gosh, I love, like, this is craziness, but then I just look at this and it brings me so much joy and happiness. Yes, my love.
Daddy, he was going crazy, so his seed flipped over.
All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and harvest some of these seeds. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna harvest because it's a lot, but we can probably gift these. I don't see why not. Oh, look at this. Isn't that so cute? Now I don't know if the seed's in there actually. Nope. So I've never
No.
What, sweetie?
It has these sounds. Yeah, because it's ding ding. Scary over here didn't say anything. She just like below. Not ding ding.
Yeah, that looks great. There might be more on there, but we'll see.
On the whole plant, huh? But just can't we not do these ones?
Not yet.
Because they're still alive.
Yeah, but when they turned off like this, we can't do it.
This is our sad Tamatio. He has seen better days, and I'm so sad he probably Definitely won't give us a harvest. But I just wanted to show you, because we didn't water every day, and also I didn't fill the soil up again because it was growing so quickly. The result happened. This is what our result was. But we live and we learn. And again, it was reaching 98 to the hundreds, and it needed to be watered daily, and then it needed a topsoil because of the fast growth, and you can see the roots coming. Because of those two lack of care that I didn't give him, he wasn't able to survive. But we're still going to water him and care for him, even though we won't have a harvest. They should be in the garage, in that little box. Here's our sage. She's doing beautiful. Okay, here we have another flower bed. We have snapdragons. They will come back and they will give us some more beauty, but they look a little dry now, but they will. And then over here, I forget the name of this flower I grew, but she's growing in between the snapdragons, and she grows beautiful purple flowers. So dainty, that one. I'll have to find the name out for that to share with you guys. And then we have our African daisies that will bloom again later.
Now I know what the seeds are.
Yes, did you find the seeds?
We're pulling up the stems.
Oh, beautiful. Think that'll be good, babe. Okay? Okay, careful.
Wait, Mommy, look at it.
Okay, I'll...
Oh, that's...
Okay guys, we are back outside in the garden. It's morning time. Excuse the outside noises. The neighbors are working on their garden. But I just wanted to give you a quick morning look of how everything looks after that evening watering. And look at the cactus back here. And this does grow edible. I guess, a fruit you could say. If you don't eat it right away, you would put it in the freezer until you're ready to eat it, and you just eat it like that, cold. Okay, over here, here's the zinnias. I've tried holding these up with a stake, but they have a mind of their own. So I just let it do its thing. I think it's pretty dangling like that, whimsically. And then these little cuties. That's the one we took out last night. Okay. Just a brief look. As you can see here, just from last night's gardening, these guys are already poking through more. Super cute. Got our sage. Good morning. Danjo. And Tamatio. We're gonna have to take some of these off. Alright. To share with you about the poppies, but Our neighbors are also gardening, so it's a bit loud. I'm gonna see if I can share real quick. But here is the poppies. This is the pod and what carries the seed. They're very small. But yeah, if the poppies are not watered often, they will definitely not give you as much blooms. But yeah, these are my favorites. Oh my goodness. So we were supposed to go to the Poppy Reserve and make a trip, but we didn't make it out this past spring. So I said, what the hey, I'm gonna grow my own poppies, and they have just been making me smile every time we walk past them. And I just want to say thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. If you stay this long, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I would like to end with a reading. I have here, the kids are in bed. I thought this was fun. I haven't read the whole thing, but I did want to share a short bit for the end of the video. So thank you again for staying here with me. Studies found that in 2017, adults with children under 18 spent an average of 4.1 hours a day, or 28.7 hours a week, on leisure and sports. This includes activities like socializing, watching TV, reading, and exercising. These numbers shift a bit between genders and based on parents' employment statuses and the age of their kids. The stats are hard to believe. That's partly because parents often find it impossible to identify 1 hour a day, let alone 3 or 4. Well, we aren't using for parenting or working or doing chores, and partly because so much of the leisure time we do have is spent on activities that are largely unfulfilling, see scrolling social media, but we engage in them because they take minimal effort and we are too tired to make good decisions about our time. So it's so easy to pick up our phone and just get lost in a rabbit trail than it is to get up and water the garden or wash our face, brush our teeth, do those extra kind things for yourself. So, and again, thank you for being here. Have a great one.